What's up YouTube, this is DWS Darius, and today in this video I just want to talk to you guys about how to reduce fin nipping in your aquarium. Okay YouTube, so recently I've been seeing on a lot of different forums and a lot of different video comments that people are having a lot of problems with aquarium fin nipping, with fish nipping on other fish's fins, and for me that really wasn't a problem. I haven't had an issue with fin nipping in years, and in this video I just want to give you some of the tips and some of the things that I do to prevent fin nipping in your fish tank. Okay, so first we're going to start off with the obvious, and that's just don't mix certain fish. Certain fish you can just clearly see that they don't belong in tanks with other fish. For example, in my African cichlid tank, I would never throw in a fish like an angelfish or something with long fins, because African cichlids are very aggressive fish. They're very curious fish, and to see an angelfish with such long fins swimming by, they would definitely attack that. So generally you just want to keep away all American cichlids or African cichlids or any type of cichlids from fish with long flowing fins, fish that tend to move slower, because that's just an obvious setup for that slow moving fish. Okay, so if you're new to the hobby, I know it's not going to be that easy for you to distinguish between different types of fish as far as cichlids and non-cichlids and things like that. But a general rule that you can go based on when mixing different fish, just go to your local fish store or wherever it is that you're getting your fish from and just watch them. Now if the fish you want are fast fish, fast moving and just very active, you don't want to mix them with fish that are the opposite, fish that are slow, fish that really don't move too much. If you get them fast-paced fish, try to get other fast-paced fish to go with them. If you're getting fish that look to be a little more slower, get fish that are a little more slower. That's just a general way of keeping problems from occurring in your aquarium. Okay, so once you get the obvious out the way of not mixing fish that don't belong together, the next thing that you can do to prevent fish in your aquarium from fin nipping is just trying to imitate natural setups. Okay, so an example of this is if we look at the species of fish barbs. We know that barbs carry a terrible reputation of being just serious fin nippers. Some of the most famous fin nippers are the filament barb and the notorious tiger barb. Now I've been keeping tiger barbs throughout my entire fish keeping career, and I've had no problems when it comes to fin nipping. And if we go back and look at where tiger barbs naturally come from, if we go to those lakes and streams, we'll see that we won't find one tiger barb, we won't find 3 or 4, we'll find hundreds if not thousands. Tiger barbs are a fish that just naturally depend upon each other. They're schooling fish, and when you don't give them that school inside the aquarium, when you keep them in a tank solo or in little numbers, then that's when problems start to come. Now I have kept solo tiger barbs, I have kept one solo filament barb, and just when you keep barbs and even other fish like tetras, when you keep them solo, they tend, in my opinion, just to go crazy. That's when they start nipping fins, that's when they start just doing what we don't want them to do. Now I've noticed that when I do keep tiger barbs in heavy schools, that all the aggression that a lot of people who see them showing towards their other fish, they tend to keep that within themselves. So if they do like to wrestle each other and play around with each other, they focus all that aggression with each other, and then it's really no problem because they can handle their own aggression. So basically what I'm trying to say is, if you keep fish that are found naturally schooled in the wild, give them a school in your tank. If you keep fish that, if you find them in the wild and they're very territorial and they stay to themselves, you might not want to mix them with too many other fish. So when it comes to preventing fin nipping in your aquarium, a good thing to do is just do research on a fish that's causing problems or that you think would cause problems, and try to imitate its natural habitat. Okay YouTube, my last tip to prevent fish in your aquarium from fin nipping is just to remove bullies. Now some fish are just natural anuses, for lack of another word. Now the best thing you could do in a situation like that is just get rid of the fish, rehome it, give it to your local fish store, whatever it takes. Just get it out of your tank, get it out of your life. And that's pretty much why I keep so many tanks, and currently I'm having no problems with aggression. If I find a fish that just seems unnecessarily aggressive, a fish that's just looks like he finds pleasure and bullying and just causing problems, he just has to go. Now that's pretty rare. I have one, if you check out that video, the most aggressive fish, he was one of them, and I have one of his siblings that's kind of like that I might get rid of, but it's not really a common thing to have a fish like that, but they do come around. So that's a look at my ways to prevent fish from fin nipping. Now I've been keeping fish seriously now for 4 years, and since day one, or maybe about month 2, I haven't seen any problems when it came to aquarium fin nipping, when it comes to fish tearing fins or things like that. My aggression level overall has been calming down this last year, and I'm pretty much coming into the point of having tanks with no aggression at all. So as always, if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe for more, and that will be all.